All right, coming up next, it's a UFC heavyweight showdown. So lofty expectations for this matchup as round one gets underway. Seems to be a striking advantage on one side, but on the other, truly a fighter who can do it.
And that guy will usually have the advantage on paper. When you're a striker, at this guy's level, that will normally balance out whatever advantage the other guy has. Big punch lands through the middle.
Oh, beautiful jab by him there, really taking advantage of what is an obvious edge and reach. Good series of strikes for him there, staying busy and staying accurate.
I mean, the accuracy is unbelievable.
Throwing that jab now again, the fighter evades. Nice 1-2 there.
I mean, he's cutting down the side with these beautiful leg kicks.
Little cut below that left eye.
Nice strike.
Single collar tie there. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Lee's strike attempt there is blocked.
Look at him working at trying to shut the liver down.
And both guys really throwing with authority.
He's throwing every part of himself into these big leg kicks.
Oh, and he lands another leg kick there. He's already landed several in this round, and the damage is really starting to take its toll.
Yeah, it's really starting to take its toll. And you watch the opponent, he's walking gingerly on his leg, and one big tell that you're starting to really do well with your leg kicks is when your opponent starts to switch stances.
Right.
Watch for a stance switch very soon.
Lee gets caught with that punch. He's treading water now. Gotta find a way to move those feet.
Beautiful leg kick throw. Big kick lands.
Straight right hand now, just misses.
Ooh, head kick lands, he's hurt.
Blocks that strike.
Liver kick.
Well, he's looking for that left hand, just out of range, though, with it.
Big head kick. Nice looping punch.
He is all about that left kick to the body. Well, he is at his kickboxing best tonight. Another nice, good series of kicks by him there.
I mean, the kicks are coming in bunches. Normally, it's the hands. Tonight, he's throwing kick after kick after kick. He loaded up on that right there, too.
Blocks the shot.
That was again. Nice strike.
And he landed the right hand there.
Oh, nice right hand counter.
Back and forth we go here. Got the single collar tie. Oh, man, that cut is nasty.
Oh, big head kick lands.
Oh, really using his reach advantage there with that land, DC.
Nice punch lands over the top. Liver kick, if you take those kicks, it's gonna shut your body off.
Trying to go to the body now with the kick, that one misses. Nice jab by him there. He's going nose hunting tonight, huh?
Yeah, he's great with the jab. And not only as a setup, he really is trying to get damage off every time he throws his punch. What a body kick. Big, powerful punch lands. Now we get back to range.
All right, so a nice job there defensively to raise the guard and prevent any damage.
Those hands never leave where they're supposed to be. And if you do that, most times you will block the shot that's incoming.
Again, he's looking for that left. It's not there. Big power shot there. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. Round 2 straight ahead.
Stop.
Well, what a round it was, especially from a striking standpoint. DC, take us through it.
High-level striking. I mean, this is what people come through the doors to see. 2 men stand on a quarter, chest to chest, forehead to forehead, and let it all fly. I'm surprised nobody went out, but it does excite me for the next round.
All right, DC, buckle up. Here we go with our next round. High number of kicks landed in the previous round, and he'll look to keep it going.
He'll look to keep winning the fight with his kicks. He's throwing high kicks, leg kick, body kick. He's even throwing a couple spin kicks in there. This guy is so educated when fighting with his legs. Can't take many of those, you better check.
All right, so he's landed some good shots. You hate to be overly critical, but nothing really in terms of combinations tonight.
Well, the jab has been looking great. How about jab, jab, right hand?
Right.
Because eventually you're gonna have to put something on your opponent that's gonna really make him pause. I believe the jab is working so well, if he drops a big right hand after it, he may be able to finish his fight. Look at him drive his shin into his opponent's body with that body kick. Look at how he turns his hip into that leg kick.
Out of range with that one. And they separate. Oh, continuing to work the body to great effect. Clipped him with the right hand there. Oh, really making good use of his reach advantage as he lands the straight punch there.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one?
Well, we'll see if he can turn this defense into offense, but he's doing a great job blocking shots here tonight.
As of right now, he's thinking more defensively, and he's doing a great job of not taking any damage. Look at the whip action that comes from him throwing that kick. Look at him chopping the wood. Chop the wood with those leg kicks.
Pretty good job by him there to raise the guard and block the strike, keeping those hands up to protect that cut in and around the way.
He has to keep his hands up. This is not by choice. This is mandatory. It is mandatory that he covers his face. It is mandatory that the body damage is not as important as protecting the eye. Because the more the eye gets cut up, the more of a chance the commissioner will come in and say enough is enough, we have to stop this fight.
Slipped that offering from his opponent. In the past, we've seen him sort of lean on the toughness. Tonight, he's leaning on the defense.
And you see the evolution of the fighter in front of us. He doesn't have to be tough anymore. The more he can slip strikes, the longer he can prolong his career.
So a much different approach from him here in round 2. Took him a while to find the range, get in his striking rhythm. He has found it here, and as a result, has really picked up the pace in round 2.
Beautiful punch.
Let's get some offense. Let's get going.
Nice job landing the double jab there, DC.
I mean, you are definitely pressing that one. You love that one, don't you? You love that jab.
Oh, man, that cut looks terrible. He's bleeding like crazy. I wouldn't be surprised if they stopped the fight with that cut at some point.
Let's get going now.
Good stick.
Lee gets hit with that hook. He's got to be careful here.
Over and over, this guy's getting hit right in his face.
Just out of range with the big right hand. Punch coming, it's blocked.
Pressure.
Good punch lands.
Switching stances here. Throwing that jab, no good. Landed that overhand right flush. Goes back to that left kick once again.
Beautiful kick.
How's his opponent still standing?
I mean, I have no idea. This fight is supposed to be over. And it might not be over now, but it's gonna be over very soon. Over and over, he landed these big body kicks. Huge knee land.
Oh, big elbows.
Oh.
Oh, nice connection there with a punch, DC.
Great time to land that punch.
Just out of range with the straight left hook. Timing his shots pretty well here early, DC.
He's doing a great job of mixing things up, keeping busy, being very active.
All right, we now take a look back at some of the highlights from that last round, DC. A lot for the replay guys to choose from.
I mean, these guys are going to be very busy trying to find what replay to show you guys. Lands on both sides of the octagon. Both guys fought great. What a phenomenal round.
All right, here we go as our next round gets underway. His strong leg packs so much power that even when he doesn't throw it full throttle, you see he's able to inflict damage. We'll see if he can keep it going here.
He doesn't throw it full power, but even when he feints it, he draws out reactions from his opponents because they don't want to get hit with any more of those kicks. It's a sight to behold.
Unable to land with that punch. Well, defense doesn't necessarily win championships in MMA, but he's doing a nice job blocking these shots.
He's not allowing his opponent to get any damage off on him by blocking all these attacks.
Oh, he's got it going now. Nice connection there, DC.
Another punch landed. Oh, nice jab.
Well, just as he did in the previous round, he continues to connect on a high volume of strikes. And a good sign, too, doesn't seem to be slowing down whatsoever. Both fighters throwing heat now. Oh, Superman punch is good. You can tell he's been working on that. And just inches away from landing one of those big right hands.
Look at how he turns his hip over when he throws that kick. Beautiful body kick. Serve him up. Go get him.
Wow.
Ooh, big shot lands.
This fight's gonna be over.
What a great way of mixing up his attack. He didn't stay the course. He mixed it up. He went high with his opponent, going low, and now he got him hurt very badly.
Just over 3 minutes to go in round 3.
You can really limit the mobility of your opponent with those leg kicks.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body here, really starting to connect on a lot of strikes to the midsection here in the latter stages of this fight. All right, so he lands another punch there, and he smells blood in the water going right back at that cut.
Absolutely. The opponent has a lot of scar tissue around the eyes. He was able to cut it open, and now he's just touching it over and over again. Nice.
Timely defense there, huge block for him. All right, he engages in a single collar tie here.
Nice job of hiding that head kick.
Kick home, and now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Such a sneaky head kick. He did not recognize it was coming high, and now he's got him hurt bad.
Well, this is exactly the sense of urgency you're looking for. Try to take the judges out of it. He is lighting them up now. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. And they separate.
Leg kick.
Just out of range with that strike. Oh, setting up the left hook, but out of range. Got clipped with the right hand. Effective punch there by Lee. Just misses there with the left. Much improved defensively as he blocks the shots.
Ooh, what a head kick.
Rip the body there.
Big punch land. There's no give on that leg kick.
Just missed with the elbow there. Lands the right hand.
You don't know when that leg kick's coming.
Mixes it up nicely in terms of staying heavy and also staying active. Visibly limping here. Oh, he lands the Superman punch. How about it?
Nice straight punch.
He missed with that jab attempt there. 10 seconds. All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie. And now he's got that tight finish. Well, he had a lot more than a puncher's chance coming in. Big knockdown for him in the previous round. DC, talk us through the highlight.
He got in his opponent's face, landed that big punch that put his opponent flat on his back. He couldn't get the finish, but if he lands one more time just like that, he will get the victory.
All right, next round is underway, and if you look at these two guys in between rounds, it looks like they've barely broken a sweat, both with good resting heart rates, stamina still very high, and you just have to laud the efforts of these guys in training. Both men certainly noted cardio specialists, but incredible that they would have this much in the tank after 10-plus minutes of fighting.
Oh, that's a nice strike. He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Oh, he might be out. All right, good job by him there to raise the guard and protect his head.
He's doing a good job of keeping the guard high, blocking his head, making sure he's not taking those damaging strikes up top.
Lee circling towards the left side now. Just out of range with that right hook. Offensive fight, nice job to block the shot there.
It's very tricky when he throws that body kick.
And they separate. Missed with that right hand.
Good, man.
Kick to the body by Lee. Well, just as he did in the previous round, continuing to land a high number of strikes here, and he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down. Scary, scary proposition for the opponent. Oh, there's the swing, and there's the miss by Lee. Oh, nice connection by him there with the right hand.
The right hand is the dominant hand, and you can see how well he throws it.
3 minutes to go. High velocity elbow is blocked. Under 3 minutes remain in round 4. Single collar tie now. Straight right hand, no good. Oh man, that left side is getting beat up now. Look at the redness there.
That's a big strike right there. Real sneaky head kick gets in there.
Throws the right hand there.
Look at the force behind that leg kick.
Oh, that's a nice straight punch there.
Threw the punch, got to the target.
Oh, Superman punch. Not always easy to execute. He did so there. Man, he's just got a great feel for the striking realm early in this one.
The timing is on point. He's doing a great job of mixing everything up. As he gets close and he's out of the kicking range, he'll change his stance. Great punch landed with so much power. Big body kick.
Pretty good right hand. Oh, there as he lands, and maybe time to get the bonus checks ready.
I mean, this fight is about done. He's got him hurt very bad with his head kick. Now he has to find one more strike to end the night.
Oh, straight right. And he connects with a punch there. We'll see if he can follow it up.
He's landed that punch over and over again. What's he gonna do to follow up?
Well, he has certainly kept the punch counters busy tonight. He's landed a ton of significant strikes and clearly is winning this fight tonight.
He's winning this fight going away, and it's one of those...
Oh!
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Back to the feet. Oh, he might be out. "60 seconds now to go in the fight." Lee gets caught with that punch. Oh, he continues to attack that bloody cheek. His face is a mess.
Big leg kick lands.
30 seconds now to go in the round. Oh!
He's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
Whiffs on the straight right hand.
Oh, nice high kick.
Oh, good kicks there. Just missed with the left there. All right, so a huge round for him there. That head kick probably would have had me out for good. The guy survives to see another round.
Yeah, but he'll go back to that. It landed so perfectly. He set it up great. He did a great job of mixing up the target early, going up high, and getting the desired result.
So here it is, folks, fifth and final round.
Great punch.
Not there. Oh, combination lands. You want to talk about putting strikes together. Beautiful execution.
And every one of them are landing. He's overwhelming him with different attacks.
Really timing his shots nicely. Good tempo, very accurate, finding the range with relative ease.
Yeah, he's doing a great job of really overwhelming his opponent with activity. Great diversity in his attack. Nice elbow from the clinch.
Now his opponent's really on the ropes.
His opponent's on beat street. He's hurt so bad. I don't know what he's going to do to stay in this fight. He has a commitment to kicking tonight, and it shows.
Strong defense here as the hook to the head is blocked. Nice connection with a punch there. It's hard to recall a time in the past that his boxing looked this sharp.
He's never looked this good.
Nice jab, follows it up with a nice right hand. Oh, collar tie. Man, is he timing his shots well here tonight, DC. It's hard to recall him being this accurate in the past.
I mean, he is so sharp. And not only is he accurate, he's also keeping very busy. Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
How good is that right hand?
Nice body kick right under the elbow.
Ooh, blocks the shot.
What a punch.
Oh, beautifully timed with the Superman punch. Would you look at the size of that bruise on his torso? Nasty. Just over 3 minutes now to go in the fight.
Nice kick. Oh, he's back in the clinch. Look for him to get that right hand busy.
All right, late in the fight now, he needs a finish or he's gonna lose this. Whoa!
What a fantastic strike to throw. He's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
Oh, he might be out.
It's over. He got him. What a fight.
Huge result for him here tonight as he gets the win by way of knockout, and that's about as good a one-strike finish as we've seen here in the UFC in recent memory. I'm not even sure the opponent saw it coming, so a big win for him here tonight. All right, we'll take a look back at the highlights. You know we're going to find that nasty head kick somewhere in this highlight rip. Just an incredible result for him here tonight.
A very nice head kick to finish the fight, but don't ignore all the work he did with his hands and give credit to the opponent. The opponent was in there every step of the way, and in order to get a fight of the night like you got tonight, both guys have to be willing to participate.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 26 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by knockout.